It was Brandon Rojas. Now it's Walter Rojas, number 24. Goal scored by number 22. That's Han now. Jinsu Han with a hat trick. Han and LaForette both with hat tricks for Korea here. And number 4, Lee, with a pair of goals. Lee's goal was unassisted. I'm sorry, Han's goal, unassisted. So everybody's back to even strength now with all the penalties having expired. I mentioned that in the first quarter it was a pretty clean game, and since then we've had more than a few penalties. As it'll be Koo, number 6. On the face-off, one away by number 14, Riffy Sadie. Korea with it now. This is number 6, Koo. He'll kick it down into the far corner. And Korean attack will pause momentarily as they reset. This is number 13, Lee. Si Young Lee. Now Korea working it around now and back around to the near corner. That's number 30, Han. And now number 21, Ryu with it. Ryu with a goal on the day so far, looking to add to that as he stutter steps and fires the net and beats Rojas. So Walter Rojas meeting the same fate that Brandon Rojas did, and that's the sharp shooting Koreans are dialed in here this morning. So Ryu with his second goal. And it'll be Kong, number 17, to face off for Korea, and Riffy Sadie for Costa Rica. $13-0. 11 minutes to play here in the first half. Scooped back by Costa Rica and picked up by number 4, Peter Collins. And there's another, it will be a turnover. Perhaps as Jang came away with that one, it will be turnover. So Jang with it now on the attack. On the far side, that's Lee, number 18. Lee gives it back to Jang. Jang at the point, now to the near wing here. This is number 4, Lee, who sends it down into the near corner. And now behind the cage it goes. Mishandled and dug out by Korea. That's number 3, that's Park. Poked away, scooped up by number 44 for Costa Rica. That's Carson Jones now on the attack. Here's number 10, Acuna. A good shot now is Acuna. Finally gets Costa Rica off the schneid here with a goal. 9:50-ish remaining, so nearly 30 minutes of play before Costa Rica gets on the board. So Acuna causes the turnover. It's scooped up by Jones and then back to Acuna. And Acuna sliding. You haven't, with all the moisture that we've had, these fields have held up fairly well. There is a spot there on the be the north end here, right around the, right in front of the net. That seems to be. We've seen a couple of guys slipping in the same spot, so it may be a bit of a little moist there yet this morning. Given all the moisture we've had, these fields have held up quite nicely. Number 6, Gu. He gives it up to LaForette. behind it goes. That's number 30, Han, into the corner as he's trying to gather it back up. Still loose. Han boxing out there. Scooped up by Kuba. We'll have a whistle. And we're going to get... Korea will take it. And this will be Ku in behind the cage. Takes a few pops from Hernandez. And ball on the ground. Scooped up by Han. Now, no, Korea can turn over. Now we'll have a whistle. Costa Rica going to have it. As Ku has the, be charged with the turnover there. Now another turnover. They're just sloppy with the ball there as Costa Rica. That one out of bounds. It's Jason Rojas, number 9, who unable to corral that pass. Number 18, Lee on the far side to number 4, Lee. Now to number 15, Park. And around to 22, that's Han. Well, for it, now him behind, and around they'll go again. This is 22, Han. As he stutters and tries to make some good defenses. The stick from the Costa Ricans gets in the way and on the ground, and we'll have a push against Costa Rica, and Korea will have it. 13-1. 6:40 to play in the first half. 22, Han. Now left for it. Back to Han. And Lafort, that's his spot. And once again, Han scores. That's his, or I'm sorry, Lafort scores. Credit Han with the assist. Lafort with 4 goals now. And with that, Han adds an assist to an impressive day. He's already got a hat trick as well. While we've got a minute here, La Sandia is a Mexican eatery in Taqueria by acclaimed chef Richard Sandoval, where guests can enjoy an array of authentic specialties as well as year-round festivals that celebrate Sandoval's Mexican heritage. They're located at 8340 Northfield Boulevard, so they're right here near the Dick's Sporting Goods Park Complex. So stop by and see them. La Sandia. Gyros is your destination for classic Greek gyros. Is it gyros or heroes? Gyros. I'm going to go with gyros. I've heard it called heroes, though. Is it? I'm going to call it gyros because that's how it's spelled, and that sounds like way more fun to say than me. Oh, they got fast, friendly service, and you'll find a little piece of grease right here in Denver. Stop by and see Gyros. Check out their great menu. They're located at 13698 East Iliff in Aurora, Colorado. Timeout is expired. Both teams have broken their huddles, and we'll head back onto the field. Costa Rica, 13-1 is what they're up against. 12 goals, 6 minutes, 12 seconds to play in the first half. And certainly an uphill battle for this Costa Rican squad. Again, Costa Rica wearing the pink and black today. And Korea wearing white, red shoulders and red letters, red shorts. And it has been all Korea. Heartbreaking loss for the Koreans last night, losing to Uganda in a game that they had, well, I kind of thought in hand as we were calling that one over on field number 2. This one won. The faceoff was won by Costa Rica, but defense from Korea. That's number 15, Park. He was able to poke it away, and now Ryu has it at midfield. Korea on the attack. Ryu to the far side. That's Lee, number 18. Back to number 42, Jang. Jang running and shooting. We've got Brandon Rojas, number 56, is back in the game for Costa Rica. Credit Brandon with the save. And that one not on goal. So no save for Rojas, although it looked like perhaps he was ready and able to make it had it been on goal. Number 16 with all that luxurious hair, that's Brian Mora. And you should see him without that helmet on. It is very luxurious looking hair. As a sufferer of male pattern baldness, I'm a little jealous. I don't mind admitting that. Costa Rica catching its breath here as they have another scoring opportunity. Akuda with it on the far wing. He'll throw it down into the far corner. That's number 66, Sean Sanborn for Costa Rica. He has a centering pass, and that one right on the goaltender, Kim, and he makes the save. It's Peter Collins with the shot for Costa Rica. 4 minutes left here in the first half. Korea scoops it up. That's 15. That's Hyunjun Park. He takes a moment, surveys the field, and kicks it down to LaForet. LaForet with a nice pass and a good look there for number 30. That's Han. His shot is blocked away by Rojas. Han gives it back to LaForet on the near wing here. And back to the point. Now to the far wing. It's Korea maneuvering, trying to get guys in position here. This is Koo to LaForet. LaForet looking for a window, can't find it. So he'll give it up to Jang, and Jang will shoot, and his shot goes wide and right. And Korea will start over here. LaForet back to the point. And this is number 15, that's Park, falling down, gets a piece of the post, but no good. And Korea nearest. No. They will say Korea was near. It looked like Costa Rica thought they were going to be able to scoop that one up, but official blowing the whistle saying, nope, it's still Korea's ball. Park handles the bouncing inbound pass there. This is number 42, and a good job there. Rojas gets that big net. We're going to have some interference, perhaps. That will have a push, and this will be on number 9 for Costa Rica. Jason Rojas. Jason will do 30 seconds for the technical. Ryu with it now. He finds Lee. And there's another sharp shooting LaForet. That's number 5 for him. As the attacker gets his 5th goal. LaForet. Or LaForet. He is Canadian, but with some Korean ancestry. But LaForet approaching his 42nd birthday coming up later on in August. At 42, having a great game here against Costa Rica. Costa Rica on the attack. Barantis able to cause the turnover and scoop it up. Sean Sanborn in the far corner for Costa Rica, looking for some help. He flips it to the center, mishandled there by Barantis. And Korea will gather that one up. So a turnover here is number 12. This is Cho, heads on the attack. And here's number 30, Han. Han peels off and waits for numbers. As here comes Ryu and number 17, Kong.